Hello. Welcome back to another video. So, look what the mailman got me today. So, this is from the House of Fragrance World. It's a pretty new release. So, this is called as La Infinity Jacques Used from the House of Fragrance World. So, you're watching the Perfume Experience. My name is Rodney. Let's do the unboxing for this beautiful gem and find out how this particular fragrance is very quickly, right? So, if you look at the box straight off, you can feel that there are some logos, some monograms that you immediately kind of recognize. Look at that. So you will know already that this is an alternate of a very popular fragrance from the house of Louis Vuitton. Okay, so but which fragrance? Let's do that, right? So the name on this one is La Infinity. Okay, and the Louis Vuitton fragrance is called, let me remove it right now because I'm also doing this for the first time. So just look at that. Wow. So that's nice. And just look at that. It says La Infinity Jacques Used, a nice, transparent bottle, silver, necklace, and then a black cap. Very nice. Okay. Looks very good. There is, I think, a logo of Fragrance World right there. And there's some hologram at the back, right? Very correct. So there is FW written here. So very beautiful bottle. And, it's a nice, good looking one. So that noise, if you're able to hear, that's my neighbor cooking. So generally around this time, that's what happens around here. So the hassles of the job, right? So, but a beautiful looking bottle, right? So first of all, let me quickly tell you what is this an alt of. This is an alt of the Louis Vuitton fragrance called La Infinity. Okay, so that's created by Jacques Cavalier. So this is what this particular fragrance is going for. So that is the alternate. It's a very lovely fragrance. It's a fragrance that's basically got citrus elements, green elements, aromatic notes and all of that. And let's do a quick spray. So let's see how the sprayer is. Generally, Fragrance World sprayers are pretty good. Wow, look at that. That's pretty nice. Puffs really nice. So let me do one quick spray here. So I am going to let it sit for a few days before I give you my full review, but let's say what we get right at the top. You get a nice citrusy freshness. You get a little bit of sweetness. You get a little bit of watery elements on this. The fragrance has got ambroxan, amber. It's also got sage. It's got a little bit of rosemary also. Right at the top, you have grapefruit, mandarin, all of that. But ambroxan is a very nice note on this. And of course, watery notes. And I think watery note is something that is very evident on this particular fragrance right now. So there is a good, nice, refreshing sweetness and a little bit of that watery element and a nice ambery and a little bit of that warm, spicy, green spiciness that's coming from that rosemary and sage. That's something you can get right at the top. Very nice, refreshing fragrance, I would say. And luckily I have the OG decant of this, so I can do a comparison with OG to say how close this is to the OG. And I'm going to let it sit for a few days and then come back to you. And if I didn't tell you this is created by Jacques Cavalier. So you know that this fragrance is created by a very nice master perfumer. Fragrance World has done a really good job in terms of the bottle and the presentation. The box is not that great. It's a very flimsy paper, this one, but the bottle itself is very heavy. And just look at the glass thickness that's there and cap and all of that. Very nice job done by Fragrance World. I got this from a Facebook seller called Adnan, and I got it for about 2000 or 2100 rupees. And this is an entire 100 ml EDP concentration. So it looks really nice, and I hope this will perform really well. So in the few days to come, there are going to be many summer fragrances that I'm going to bring in, especially from the house of Louis Vuitton alternates like Afternoon Swim, Imagination, and all of that. So this was a pleasant surprise because this I know I've tried the OG decant, like I said, and it's a very beautiful scent profile. It's very nice. It's not like Imagination or Afternoon Swim or Pacific Chill where it's very heavy on the citruses. It's not necessarily the case. It's light, clean, soapy, that kind of a fragrance. So that is what was very interesting for me. So if you like, fragrances that you want to try for office wear, I think this is something that you should definitely try. And there is also many other Louis Vuitton fragrances that I'm going to try and do. Let me even think about doing a week full of Louis Vuitton fragrances, what say, so that would be interesting to do every day, one new fragrance from the house of Louis Vuitton, right? So all of that coming soon on the Perfume Experience. In case you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, share your comments, thoughts, and let me know which are the fragrance that you would like to watch or, watch a review of very soon. So almost every day you get one video literally for first impressions or a review, right? So this is La Infinity Jacques Used from the house of Fragrance World, alternate of La Immunicity from the house of Louis Vuitton. Beautiful bottle. Let's see how the fragrance is after a few days. So until then, you're watching the Perfume Experience. My name is Rodney. Take care. Bye now.